where I wanted to go based upon your last conversation was you kept saying niche market, niche market. And my goal, I don't know if it's a goal or if I just know it's going to happen, but in the network marketing world, it's always make 100 name list, talk to everyone. If they breathe, can fog in the air, talk to them. And I am really kind of against that. And primarily because I hate rejection. And so everything that I'm teaching and sharing with the network marketing world is how to get your ideal client to come to you. And so in that, I talk about a niche quite often, and I mention that and finding your ideal client and etc. But just what is your perspective? How do you define ideal client, or what, just give us a little information so that the audience has not just getting my perspective, but yours as well.
Of course. I got to be honest with you. I can't think of a more important question for somebody to ask and then be curious about and listen to the answer. We have an online marketing course that we developed, and all throughout it, we are literally pleading with people that are taking the training to keep reviewing session 3, because that's, whenever what we call the customer avatar came up. And we literally have somebody take we give them the PDF that takes everything about their ideal prospect. I mean, whether it's religion, whether it's politics, whatever it is, whether they wear green socks on Tuesday, the most minute detail of their ideal customer, we want it in the customer avatar. Even if the, let's say Facebook advertising or Google AdWords is not, there yet with maybe one of their categories, that's fine. We still want to know every little thing about our ideal customer so that we can start to research and we can start to answer their ideal questions. Like I said before, one problem, one solution. And when you are able to start to harness that perfect customer, you can then start to harness content, and you can start to create content that answers that specific niche, industry, customer. And like I said before, since that's happening on an automated basis with your content, you're then able to start to take away all of their questions and objections well early on, so that you have an ideal customer that's now ready to buy from you because they don't have any questions for you. They trust you. They're a brand ambassador for you. And you can do it in a book, you can do it in a free webinar, you can do it in a video series, whatever it might be. By creating that ideal customer avatar and knowing specifically who you talk to, who you need to be talking to. Because so many of us started out, and I don't know about you, but I certainly was one of them. I started out thinking that I knew exactly who I wanted to be going to. The problem with that is that, do they want to hear from you? Is that who your content will benefit the most? And more often than not, the answer is no. Now, of course, us as business owners, we think that all of our content is going to be able to help everyone. They may or not be, they may or may not be ready for it yet, and that's okay. Keep them on your list. But we only want to be dealing with people who want to be dealing with us. Mm-hmm. And by creating a customer avatar and understanding the mindset of your ideal customer, your content will be more geared toward them, make them feel more comfortable with you and more likely to convert into a sale. So I can't even find the words to tell you how much I agree with you and how important customer avatars are.
Yeah, and just to add on to that, it sounds so counterintuitive, but the narrower your niche, the more money you'll make. And the reason is because when you get to that message that hits that niche right on the head, it's going to wake them up. You're going to get their attention. There's 100 sponsored ads and 1,000 posts that go by your Facebook stream a second. There's Twitter, there's TV, there's radio, there's billboards. And you ignore all that information until your reticular activator grabs something out of the air. and that's what you want your message to be. But that alone could be like a 3-hour workshop